Okay, so I've been mentioning my throat is still all over the place. My goodness, why is it like this? My game schedule is still freaking all over the place. Just like my throat is freaking all over the place. I don't know why the heck that is the case. But I've got a bazillion games going on right now. It's going to become some more games by then, by the end of the week. So we're trying to get through games before then. Apparently there's still an entire arc to go in this game, but I hear that it's short and I might be able to get through it by the end of the week, and that'd be like really, really cool, considering, you know, I would very much like to free up my game schedule and whatnot. Anyway, hello, Carvia, Nevermore, and Super Hyper. How are you all doing today? How are you all doing tonight? Oh my goodness, I don't know why I've been struggling to like speak lately and whatnot, but things are freaking crazy. And can I go? Cool. I can go do some things. Because I've mentioned this before. I've mentioned this during Tales of Vesperia before even. But my ongoing things were Miitopia, Tales of Vesperia, Fire Emblem Fates, Age of Calamity's DLC, Dark Deity, and new Pokemon Snap. Literally freaking 6 games at once. I believe as of yesterday, I think it was, Age of Calamity's DLC should be knocked off that. I wouldn't mind knocking off one of like the actual full-on playthroughs, considering at the end of this week is when freaking Mario Golf releases, and I'm gonna be covering that on the channel, and there's some other stuff coming out here pretty soon that I'm gonna have to be getting into like shortly after that as well on the channel. And I was thinking about potentially hopping into, at some point in the future, potentially doing some Don't Starve shenanigans with a cousin of mine. But freaking, it's hard to do that when we have so many games ongoing right now. So I've made it like my goal to like finish off some games by the end of the week. So I think that the 2 games I'm closest to finishing off there are Tales of Vesperia and Fire Emblem Fates. And this is the one that we're committing to here. Also, apparently the one that I'm most behind on in terms of uploads is Miitopia. But I don't know why, but like I've been kind of semi-struggling to, well, maybe not struggling to speak, but like my throat feels strange when it comes to speaking a bit lately. So I've been trying to drink a bunch of water and whatnot, and I figured like this stream would probably be best to be a game where I do as little reading as possible. Like I could have hopped into something like Miitopia or Fire Emblem Fates or freaking Dark Deity, but like I'm gonna be reading for 3,000 years if I pick up any of those. Whereas this game is like freaking time for cutscenes galore. So like let's just sit back and watch cutscenes and stuff, because you know, I don't want to speak as much. So that's my plan. That's my plan for tonight. That was my big brain play. I also just got up like 20 minutes ago from like a couple hour power nap. And I don't know how I feel after that. I just feel weird after that power nap and whatnot. Guzman explains where he goes to center the map. That is good to know. Oh yeah, there's Platinum post-game. I mean, we have a lot of stuff that's like coming up here that I didn't mention there. There's Pokemon Platinum post-game. Because of Metroid Dread releasing in October, I may try to play the other 2D Metroid games first, the other 4 2D Metroid games first. I'll probably hop into Metroid Zero Mission, the remake of the first game, and if I just don't like it, then that's where we'll leave it and be like, okay, I'm not doing a series on Metroid then if it's not for me. But if I do like it, then we'll go through like the rest of the Metroids and freaking make our way up to Metroid Dread. Yeah, I'm not going to be playing the original Metroid 2. I'll be playing the remake of Metroid 2 on the 3DS. Like, every version of the Zoom Mission is fine, but Super Metroid is pog. I've heard good things about Super Metroid. Hi, silly doggy. Hey. I'd essentially be playing the most updated version of like each of the 4 games in order. Yeah, I'd definitely be doing the Switch Online thing, Bob. I would want to do them in order for like story order. So if I do get past Zero Mission and decide like, hey, this is something that I like, we'd be going in the order of Metroid Zero Mission, Metroid Samus Returns on the 3DS, Super Metroid on the SNES with like Switch Online and whatnot that we could easily do here, and then freaking Metroid Fusion back to the Game Boy Advanced. And then we'd be ready for Metroid Dread on the Switch, having done the first 4. I looked into Metroid Prime, being like, okay, where is this in the timeline? And it seems like it does exist on the timeline, but it exists kind of as like its own entity of sorts, with its own kind of story and stuff going on. So, for the sake of the overall story in terms of the 2D Metroids, it's a-okay to like not have that be involved there. If I ever do decide to cover full Metroid stuff on the channel, we might have to do the Prime trilogy before the release of Prime 4, but can't fight because Zero Mission and Fusion came out so close to each other. And people say Metroid Prime is like after 1 but before 3 and 4. I thought that it was like before 2. I thought it was between 1 and 2 is what I saw online and whatnot. But yeah, anyway, so in terms of like other upcoming stuff for me to do, there's the rest of the post game of Pokemon Platinum. There's freaking potentially 4 2D Metroid games that apparently aren't super long, but I'll play Zero Mission first and see if I even like 2D Metroid stuff. I've played Metroid Prime before. I almost beat the first Metroid Prime, but then I kind of put it down and whatnot. Let's see here. There's a bunch of other stuff coming out in the future that I want to cover other things first. Like the Mario plus Rabbids sequel comes out next year, so I'm going to want to cover the original Mario plus Rabbids first. Splatoon 3 comes out next year, so I'm going to want to cover 1 and 2 before then. My goodness, I have a bunch of things that I want to cover on this channel all the time. So it benefits me to watch this cutscene of this party chat and freaking get some of these games knocked off my schedule so we can put other games on, you know, because my goodness.
Maybe it was something Pharaoh had difficulty expressing in his own way. He did take the time to warn us. That shows at least some concern for our well-being, right?
You mean that maybe he's warmed up to us a bit?
Yes.
After cutting up the last stream of this into parts, this is now like a 70+ part series. So, you know, wouldn't mind knocking it off and getting it done. Again, the one that I'm most behind, like, in terms of ongoing things, the one that I'm most behind in terms of uploads of right now is Miitopia. So I was thinking about streaming some Miitopia tonight, but then I was like, you know, I really don't want to read. I really don't want to. Let me adjust the Doogie Cam. Wait, if it stays... The wire is being a little bit weird and like moving it. There we go. There we go. Went over to my grandparents' place for a short visit today. We've been doing that a lot lately. Going over and visiting, like probably more often than not over the past like week. And just he always loves visiting them and whatnot. Sorry, I'm just like properly wrapping a freaking blanket around my feet because my feet are cold. I'm trying some new socks that don't actually go up like past my heels, and I don't know if I like them. But yeah, it could be between 1 and 2. The sequels to Prime make it kind of weird though. Oh, so it is like a weird kind of situation though. But regardless, it seems like it's its own entity that isn't important for me to like cover for the sake of the you know, story being told there. But yeah, so there are a lot of games going on this channel, potentially in the near future that you know, I would like to get done, because it's like, my goodness, it feels like I'm on a crazy time limit to get some of these things done before like the next thing releases, like the first 4 2D Metroid, well, not the first 4, but like the most updated versions of the first 4, you know what I mean. And Guzma currently playing Minecraft with your brother right now, but you're about to end things soon, so you'll officially be back here, but all you're gonna say is that you're gonna need to use a guide for this next area. Okay, I'll keep it in mind. Well, here's the thing. I played Minecraft for the first time since high school, like,
so that's Zaude.
Half a week ago.
It's huge.
For an episode of Creators Collide that'll be releasing eventually.
Anybody with
it's actually kind of fun.
For that wouldn't have any trouble taking over the world.
There's no way Alexei could fit that on his finger.
I wonder if we'll get in without being seen. Whoa, look! Over there!
Pharaoh.
Looks like we have a full-on CG cutscene. Been a while since we had one of these. All the orbs are belong to me? Most evil-looking snowflake I've ever seen. What did I just watch?
But Pharaoh's one of the strongest in Telekea.
And even he couldn't do anything to it. What did we get ourselves into?
It reconstituted itself by manipulating the air. What processing speed?
Wow, the gigahertz on that one is through the roof. I wonder if I can run RTX Minecraft on that thing.
Is that the power Alexei was after?
The power to play RTX Minecraft.
Let's go in from below. Pharaoh's doing all the work, but at least he's got Alexei looking up for now.
Pharaoh, thank you.
That's the evil scheme. That's why our big bad went and did all his big bad things, is he just wanted to harness the power of being able to play Minecraft with a bazillion shaders and RTX on.
I'd like to know one thing before we begin this battle.
Because of the
Just
processing
how
speed.
strong is this commandant?
I heard he earned his knighthood when he won a royal tournament during the previous emperor's reign.
I got to cross swords with him once, and I didn't last more than 3 minutes.
His title is more than mere decoration. His skill puts him well above his fellow knights.
He's the strongest among them, huh?
And don't forget, he's surrounded by his royal guard.
None of this sounds very promising.
Hey, we've got De Nomos, don't we?
I don't even use that sword. I'm using a weird axe right now.
Yeah, we're tighter than any kind of guard, royal or not.
All right, so say we handle the royal guard. It's still a coin toss in the end.
I guess we'll never be too prepared when it comes to facing Alexei.
Any error will likely cost lives.
Right. We'll have to give it everything we've got.
Alright, well, let's go stop him from running his RTX Minecraft. Because that's what's going... There probably wasn't much point in turning my cameras back on. It's about to transition to, yeah. To a thing. The Enduring Shrine of Zaude. This reminds me of that... What's the name of that one, like, temple or dungeon that's in the middle of the ocean in Wind Waker?
Man, up close, this thing is bigger than I thought.
I forget what it's
really
called.
One big Blastia? There's no way.
It's gotta be a Hopeland Blastia designed to threaten everyone in the world.
You know, we've got a job for you, Mr. Architect. We've been looking all over the world to find a wonderful architect to make a thing. Oh, great. Well, what do you need me to make? I can make whatever the heck. I've been doing architecture for the past 20 years. Well, we need you to design something that will threaten everyone in the world. We need you to specifically design something to threaten everyone in the world. It's a bit unorthodox, but I guess I can do
It
it.
must possess unimaginable power.
Hey, look! It's a ship!
Is it the Knights?
No, I can't believe they'd make it here this fast. It's probably the Royal Guard.
That must mean... Yep, the entrance is closely guarded.
They're swarming like sea roaches.
There aren't that many. We could blow them away before they knew what hit them.
Easy, we're not here to get noticed. Let's see if there isn't some other way in.
Okay.
So Pharaoh's been absorbing air too. Is he trying to restabilize it?
We owe him one for keeping the fight up this long.
No, I don't think that's it. My guess is he's taking in all that air to disable Zaude's power source.
That way he'll be able to mess with Alexei's plans, right?
Right. Right, Judith?
Who? Me? What was the question?
Never mind.
It'll
That's
be easy if
freaking
we can
me
just
when
get
I'm
inside.
streaming
We'll
and we
stop
jump
everything in
topics.
one shot.
Wish it were
All
that
the
easy,
time.
kid. But we'll be up to our ears in traps and royal guards.
Gotta admire his confidence.
Do you really mean that?
Pharaoh, please be okay.
I still don't... Whoa. Why is the right stick turn me? But this is probably something that I discovered earlier in the playthrough and completely forgot about. So wait, do we just go... Oh. Wait, oops, there's a bunch of knights here. Better find another way in. So I can't just, like, go right around down those stairs. Okay, so it literally is a different way then. Okay. Well, we got Mr. Flynn, man. The better version of the Tin Man is the Flynn Man. Do we go in through one of those things there, maybe? Maybe. Like, check. Okay. And apparently I'm gonna want a guide for this next area, I've been told.
Leave it to me.
Are we going to enter through here?
I saw Carol vent.
It might not be what you're used to as a
Vote
knight,
him.
but yeah.
Look, I literally saw Carol vent.
Rita, don't worry. I'm fine.
Please, I'm not worried.
You clearly are.
Oh, shut up! Hurry up and get that thing open.
You're the only one shouting.
Got it!
Yeah, because a freaking vent is like locked or something. You'd think it'd be like unscrewed or something. I don't even know. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess it's just knocked off then. Yeah, they're venting. I can't believe it. What's this? That looks like a being tracked both the ring. Holy water shall rain forth from the heavens when the power of creation is offered to the red stone. So this is why I'm gonna want a guide here. Or something. Wait, where's the thing? I think I still had the tab up from last time. I think. Okay, let's see here. So there's a whole bunch of side quest stuff that's telling me about that I don't care about. Let's see here.
We've seen plenty of Blastia so far, but this one's in a different class altogether.
If this was made at the end of the Garayos civilization, it may contain clues to all their technology.
Chances are pretty good if the building we saw in that relief in Murzo is actually Zaude.
So is there a connection between the Cataclysm and the Autophagos?
If it does come from the end of the Garayos civilization, maybe it can turn back the Autophagos.
I wonder if that's why they carved the relief. It all adds up, but I keep going back to Pharaoh's words.
About disturbing Zaude? Thinking about it isn't likely to get us anywhere. We just have to go on.
So apparently, I can run around here and like grab some chests and stuff, and then I go forward that way and hit that thing with my ring, apparently. Hello, Hawks. How are you doing today? This is Tales of Among Us. Is what it is. Is this straight into another room? So what's this about there being like a bunch of chests in this area according to the thing? Huh? You what now? I see that over there. What the hell do you mean? Doing so well? Oh, that's good to hear. I'm doing alrighty. Just chilling, getting through my insane game queue. Trying to make it a little bit less crazy so I can stress less, essentially. Let's see here. Oh, wait. Go down the stairs and then go left at the fork. Oh, follow the path and then you'll find a room containing a lot of oh. Okay. So we go here. So maybe I wasn't quite right. Go down the stairs and go left to the fork, follow the path, and you'll find a room containing a lot of chests. Oh. Oh. I can only open it from like the one way. Rather silly, man. Let's see here. Got a moon cloak. I just already spent so much gold on freaking the Elder Cloak. Very slight buff. More monies. Panacea bottle. More monies. What's this? Zaude orb, a gem found in the Zaude shrine. It fell off the pedestal for some reason. You have to like put it back. It fell off the pedestal and conveniently into a chest. Sounds about right. Splash dress. Garment code with a splash of water. Even the sleeves resemble a splash. Is that what that is? A splash? Or something? Yeah, so that's probably worth it there. And then special gel. Recovers all HP and TP. Very useful, but rare and limited in numbers, huh? That's what's happening.
I can say, there's a knight captain. But it's really hard to picture Raven in charge of a bunch of knights.
I don't think it's possible until he gets rid of that shady aura he carries around.
It could be that he's only concealing his knightly dignity to complete his disguise as Raven.
I don't know if he and Dignity have even been in the same room together.
Interesting sounds.
A man of grace and honor. His skills were renowned, which kept him on constant secret missions. Every knight knew his name, and nearly everyone envied his ability to carry out his duties with poise.
Huh? Is that true?
And while he was scrupulous, he knew how to care for those under him, so he always had their trust.
After seeing 3 of them, I can see he was well liked.
The more I hear
Why
about
is the
him,
audio
the more
leveling of these party chats such hot garbage?
That's why I'm telling you, I'm not Schwan.
When did he get here?
Listen to yourselves, carrying on as though nobody's around.
But sometimes you do say things that Captain Schwan would. You continue to carry his quality, however quiet.
Knock that off, would you?
Like, the music is literally louder than their voices there. Also, I was gonna say something that I completely forgot. So, okay, so we can't go up there quite yet. So then, we got all this stuff, return to the fork in the previous room and go north. So I guess we can still go that way. Also, Adma coming out of nowhere, subscribing for 33 months now. You crazy mad lad, how are you doing this fine after night? I'm doing pretty alright, Adma. How's it going for you today? I appreciate the 33 months of being subbed. That is a very, very long time. I'm kind of tired. So I'm losing my mind. But I hope you are doing awesome today. And you just awoke? Did you have a power nap like I did? Or what's the story of that?
You crazy mad lad. How are you doing today on this fine after night?
I swear, every time it's like the text-to-speech bot changes. I don't know what's going on with it.
What you need, lad?
I know this is a subject you would like to avoid, but I want to ask you something as a knight.
Why would Schwann obey Alexei's orders? Is it?
I cannot believe Captain Schwann would be so blind as to miss the nefariousness of Alexei's deeds.
You put too much stock into Schwann. His head was as empty as a tin soldier's. The Schwann that would fulfill his duty like a puppet died a decade ago.
That would not change, even if he knew what he does now?
Well, I don't think he would have seen a Blasty of that size coming. But he still might have followed Alexei to the last. But you never can know, can you?
Is the reason you wish to settle things now because you have chosen to live as Raven?
There are some folks who took this old man seriously. So I guess I can't die just yet. But if I'm gonna live on, then I've got to make up for what Schwann did.
So a fortuitous encounter changed you.
That's putting it a bit dramatically.
But yeah, meds make you sleep, you're gonna have a hard time fixing your sleep schedule. That makes sense there. I'm gonna have a hard time fixing my sleep schedule, not because of meds or anything like that. Oh, okay. But yeah, let's see here. So we do that and flood the area, swim to the northwest and climb the rubble back to dry land. What, out of this room? Also, that was northeast, but you know, I'm dumb sometimes. Yeah, over here. I realized a little bit late, like, wait a second. So, open the nearby chest to the southwest for a pineapple. I've already stocked up on that. Follow the path in the northeast for a new screen. Go into the water, then swim to the north for a dunamis. Dang, I can't go around you. Can't quite go around. That sucks. Look at this sword that we have, though. Is it really? Do you know what this sword reminds me of? It reminds me of Nia's sword in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Reminds me of Nia's blade. Sword! Freaking stab! That's what it sort of reminds me of. In a way. Oh yeah, that freaking is the Halo Schneis thing. Also, it's so Schneis having a dedicated healer again. That will make things very Schneis. So, the audio skipped a beat there. Hold on. Whoa, wait. So what's our string? 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare without more. Okay, so just 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. What was my... I know that up and A was heal. So we can do neutral or down into left and right. So 1, 2... Wait, I need to actually hit you. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. I don't know why you're trying to use an apple gel. I don't know why you're trying to do that there. So 1, 2, 3. Never mind. Gonna need to remember how to play Flynn again here. So apparently there's another thing. There's a lot of them.
Trouble when the knights catch up and you're with us? I won't be laughing if we mess things up before we can deal with Alexei.
That young woman knight will be difficult. What will you do about her?
She's put me on too high a pedestal. I believe that a line can be drawn between good and evil in this world.
And she thinks that you're the one who can draw that line.
But reality is not so simple.
Right. I hope she realizes that soon. I have a feeling she will.
Sounds to me like she's got blinders on.
Yeah, I think Applehead will catch on faster.
Yuri, you really shouldn't call him that. Witcher is an exceptional mage who represents the future hopes of Aspio.
Him?
Hadn't you heard?
I guess I just wasn't interested. Now that I think of it, I think he may have been more on the ball than the others.
Even after our request for assistance expired, he continued to aid myself and other knights. He is earnest and dedicated.
You care about your crew, Flynn. I'm sure you're a top-rate captain.
I don't know why the music seems to be louder than the voices, but apparently, oh no. Don't. Dunamis, a beautiful yet brutal halberd. It becomes shinier with each enemy slain and every soul absorbed. What is this, Dark Souls? Speaking of Dark Souls, I saw freaking... wait, where is it? What was it called again? Dunamis, there we go. Sure, let's do that, I suppose. Speaking of Dark Souls, I saw that Dark Souls games were on sale on Steam right now. So I was thinking about potentially picking them up. Let's see here. So what are we doing? We grab that, return to the first room and swim to the southeast. How do I do that? How do I do that? Yeah, I saw at least that Dark Souls 2 and 3 were on sale. I assume that 1 is as well, like 75% off right now for the next couple days. So, gosh darn it. So,
Watch my back.
I did enjoy the first one. Might potentially play the other. I thought I was Yuri at first. I was like, why am I not going to the left like I was inputting there? But, you know, as I've mentioned earlier this stream with how crazy the game queue is, it's going to be a little while before I'd be able to play anything like that anyway. But, I mean, come on. I want to stab. Stab. 2, 3, 4. What? I can't. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do it into A. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't want to do it into, like, Sonic Thrust for whatever reason. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't do it into Sonic Thrust. What if I do 1, 2, 3? I can do 1, 2, 3 into Sonic Thrust, but not 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it just, like, weirdly programmed or something? It doesn't let me, do Sonic Thrust if I do 4? Was that, like, an oversight from, like, the devs not realizing that I have, like, the skill that lets me do 4? So it's freaking bugging the hell out and not letting me do Sonic Thrust. I swear, that's my freaking reason for just doing a whole bunch of neutral attacks and no arts. Because it's not letting me after 4.
We'd all be in trouble if he couldn't.
You want to speak up?
The ability to use the right people, noble intentions.
It's so quiet.
Like that is pretty rare.
Don't worry. I have faith in Yoda.
Anyway, Yoder told us to take you with us, so I hope you're ready for back-breaking work.
Of course. I shall not waste His Highness's favor.
Good. Then let's go.
Did they not playtest this and see that the voices are clearly quieter than the music? Or what? Welcome back, Guzma. You just missed me freaking being mad about audio leveling because... What? I wasn't completely stocked up on that? Maybe one was used somewhere. So confused there. So it said to return to the central room again, or the main room. Did I stream to Vesperia twice in a row really caught you off guard? I freaking... No. Want to get this game done. And I guess I gotta go past you. That sucks. My game queue is absolutely insane. I need to knock stuff off like right away, ideally. So, how about you don't do that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that time I did it into Sonic Thrust. That time I did. Oh, I got the audio trick from Nintendo, probably. Yeah, sometime. 1, 2, 3, 4. A. Like that time I got that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I'm getting it. Is it just like a timing thing? Maybe. How much health did this dude have? I don't think they did test it. I really think they did just import the game from 2008 for the definitive edition. Didn't retest it or anything. But even the original should have been like tested further. Because I mean, most of the party chats have been like fine in terms of throughout this game. Most of the party chats that we've heard have been like fine in terms of how you can hear them. But it's just within like this dungeon and area specifically that, you know, the audio leveling is now like, well, time to have the voices be quieter than the freaking thingamabob. The game really was a complete remaster of the original game, then they probably would have done some testing, probably. So, I'm back to the central thing. Let's see here. Return to the first room and then swim to the southwest. There's a chest over there, but... Okay, so there's a thing. Going the right way, then.
I've been wondering about this for a while now.
What?
How come the Royal Guard is so loyal to Alexei?
That that's true. You'd think they'd have come to their senses by now.
Well, did you know that most of the Imperial Knights are taken as apprentices from the nobility?
Yeah, I wish I could forget.
Well, the Royal Guard protects the Emperor, and they're made up of the finest soldiers in the Imperial Knights.
Hasn't it been several years since we've had an emperor, though?
Exactly. In that time, the Commandant's cleverly made those knights into his own personal army.
It doesn't seem like that'd be enough to turn them into such little lapdogs, though.
Well, the ideals he offered them were attractive in their own ways. Lead our empire to prosperity, what have you.
They were all so enamored with him, earnestly believing his every word. Even now, I imagine they believe in him. I cannot blame them for that.
But if you realize what kind of person he is, Flynn, then why can't they...
The world would probably be a better place if all those guys figured out the truth on their own.
So, what happens if I... Nothing. Nothing, apparently. Yeah, the swimming animation is certainly something. Let's see here. Go up the stairs and continue up the stairs and yada yada stuff. Stuff. I'm just gonna freaking be reading off the guide for most of this. Wait, so continue going up the stairs and like a thing happens. I turned off my cameras because I thought another thing would happen there. But... Okay, yoink. Rare plate, a masterpiece crafted by a legendary craftsman. Also, wait, listen, extremely sturdy, truly a work of art. So... What did I just get again? Rare plate, huh? Sure. You have the gold armor. Okay. Like, would it be this door over here that I go to for, like, a scene? Or something? Enter. Enter? Whoa! I think we're going the right way because there's a Healy save book over there. So surely. Come on. Into, gosh darn it. Ah, I can do the thing. Cool. You gotta love these guys. You gotta love them. What, can I not cancel that into the thing? Come on. I guess I can, but it's like weird. Sometimes it like doesn't let me cancel my regular string into an art, and I don't know why. Incredible sound design of this game. Absolutely flawless sound design in this game, let me tell you. Gosh darn it. Most of the dungeons in the third act won't need a guide to walk around, just find your way, except the last dungeon. But to locate the dungeons in the overworld, you will need the guide, huh? Huh, way up. Hi. Okay, do that. Well, that time I was able to do it, but they were on the ground, so I didn't even get to, like, damage them. Ow, you're mean. Can I face the right way here, please? Maybe? Come on, stand up so I can do... Whoa, what a stand-up animation. That's totally how I stand up as well. Let me tell you. I'm never gonna land any proper hits, am I? Wow, I'm never gonna land any proper hits on that one guy, huh? Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't let me cancel my last thingamabob into a thing, and I don't know why. I don't know why that is. Well, here's a Healy save book, so we'll do that. And then maybe there'll be a thing over here. Preemptively, I'll turn off my cameras.